Okay guys, I had out my Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum and I thought I'd make a little video about it. A lot of people like to see these guns on film, and I have had several requests over the past several months to do some more videos about the 500 Magnum. So I'm basically just going to show the gun off a little bit and let you guys see it again. So there it is, the Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum with the 8 3/8 inch barrel, fiber optic front sight. This one also came with a different compensator that you can put in here and a standard sight that replaces the fiber optic sight, and the tools to change them right in the box with this gun. Now, what I've found with the 500 Magnums is the action on this revolver is one of the best actions that I've ever felt on a production revolver. I'm going to show you guys here. The action is silky smooth when it goes back, and watch now. And of course the gun is unloaded. It's checked before the camera's turned on. You see how easy it is for me to set this off. Very little pressure at all. I'm just going to push really slow. That's all it takes. Double action is nice as well, but one of the best, smoothest actions of a factory trigger job that I've ever handled. This is the largest caliber production handgun made in the world right now at the time of this video. 500 Magnum. Okay, now I'm going to give you a little comparison just so you can see exactly what kind of size we're dealing with when you get to these 500 Magnums. Okay, here is a 357 Magnum, also by Smith & Wesson. And I'll just put that right there so you can see how it dwarfs the 357 Magnum snub-nose revolver. The cylinder on the 500 Magnum is almost as big as the entire 357 pistol. Okay, now I'm going to compare the Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum cylinder with the 357 Magnum cylinder. And as you can see, the 500 Magnum just dwarfs the 357 Magnum cylinder and makes it look like it's a pea shooter. Alright, now let's take a look at his little brother. This is the 4-inch barreled Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. Everything about this gun and the frame is identical to this gun. This just has a shortened barrel. Removable compensator, just like this one, with the red ramp front sight instead of the fiber optic sight. The action on this one is really smooth as well. Pop this open for you. Both guns are already checked. I will show you a double action shot. On these 500 Magnums, the pull is the heaviest when you first start, about right there. Then as it goes through, it gets really smooth and lightens up. Right about that point, when the hammer's about halfway back, it lightens up, and not a bad double action trigger pull at all. But where this gun really shines is the single action pull. Once again, I'm just going to use steady pressure. Barely touch this thing, guys, to go off. Just steady, slow. It can be very accurate when you have a handgun that has that kind of trigger weight and you really want to aim for long distance. That's going to really help you out. Okay, now I'll show you down the sight of the 500 Magnum with the fiber optic on the front. Don't know how good this is going to show, so let me bring it up toward the camera. I have too much light flooding the area, guys. I will give you guys a couple of close-up shots. This is on Smith & Wesson's Big X frame, is what they call it. The X frame. Nice Hogue rubber grip. Let's go to the right side. Check it out. It's a lot of stainless steel. Guys, just to give you another idea of how powerful these handguns are, the kinetic energy of the 500 Magnum is normally compared to that of a 30-06 rifle. It is not comparable to any other production handgun out there on the market. Very easy to keep that front end on target when you squeeze that trigger. Okay, now for the 4-inch barrel 500 Magnum. And by the way, here's how you would remove the compensator. There's a tool that comes with the gun, and you would put it in there and rotate the screw out counterclockwise, and you'd be able to remove that compensator to put in the other one. Kind of a pebblestone texture on the Hogue grip, also stamped Smith & Wesson on the Hogue grip. Now I will give you a sight picture down the 4-inch barrel. It has the red ramped front sight with the white outline rear. Makes for a great combination, and this is used on many Smith & Wesson revolvers. You can pick up that red front over that white very easily. Very nice combination. Okay, now I'm going to tip my head out of the way, even though this is an unloaded gun. I'm going to take my head off to the side, and I want to just give you a shot of this down the barrel facing the camera. Now I'll do the same with the 8 3/8 inch barrel. Woo-wee. So there you have it, guys. 2 of my all-time favorite revolvers in my collection. Maybe not my #1 favorite, but these are definitely in the top 10. So if you guys haven't tried one of these, I suggest you go try one out before you buy one. Some guys just don't like these. But yeah, it might be a little bit better to find a friend or someone, or go to a range, an outdoor range where you can rent these and shoot a cylinder through it, rather than going out and spending $1,300 on one. You know, but try it out. You never know, you might like it. It's fun to shoot a cylinder full through, but I'll tell you, when you first shoot this gun, a cylinder full is probably going to be about all you want to shoot. Maybe not. But for most guys, they shoot 5 rounds, and they enjoy the fact that they got to shoot it, and they're done for the day. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I got more stuff on the way. I guarantee you that. Until next time, this is H4T, and I am out of there.